What up, YouTube? This is Brooklyn Sports and Media, and I'm back at you with another one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Be greatly appreciated. So, a 17-year-old kid named Deon Wiley was shot and killed in a quick start parking lot after leaving a graduation party on Friday night. Now, this right here is kind of crazy because one moment you're living your best life, and then in the same instance it could be gone. And this is why life is so precious, and we have to be cautious of what we're doing. Now, a lot of people on social networks says this kid was, in some gang. He was a good kid, he made his good grades, but also he was doing stuff in the streets too that later came back to affect him. Some said it's just jealousy. The way how I see it is, don't let Deon life just go in vain. Try to learn something from it and grasp something from it so you can make better decisions, especially at 17. Now, it's his prerogative to flash his money, to look nice, because it's social media. You want everybody to know that you're in a certain place in your life where you're happy. A lot of kids do not make it to prom and they don't graduate, especially being a young black male. All right, so you made it through the obstacles and you are shining, and somebody's out there to dim your light. Well, take your light and play God. This situation is why I always say, if you're doing something and you're doing it on the right path, try to minimize the extra noise, the distractions. Because when you're distracted, things like this happens. Even though you're doing good on one level, you also gotta make sure you're doing clean and good deeds on the other level. And you have to minimize the distractions. And everybody that's smiling with you, look like they're happy for you, is not happy for you. You have a lot of money right now. Things is, you're flashing. You got the ladies, people want to take you out this game. So just be mindful of that. Don't be tricked out your position. This is what I get from this video. It's unfortunate that young boy had to lose his life at the tender age of 17. I mean, there's so much things that you could have done or you could do. You're now starting off your life and you're reaching, another milestone in your life where you're graduating. It's not even about the prom, it's about you're graduating. You're trying to be as good as possible. Try to make it in this life. But it's unfortunate, and this is what other people have to learn from this situation. Try to stay off of social media. Try to, not be distracted by your peers and peer pressure to look a certain way, to try to get this money, obtain this money, and flash it. Try to be more reserved, more humble. That money should be in a bank somewhere, in a savings, in a high yield savings account for your future, because people don't want to see you shining or winning, or the possibility of it even happening. All right, so just be mindful. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Be greatly appreciated. This is Brooklyn Sports and Media.